I walked into the bistro and felt the truth in an instant. The celebration was over. Empty plates gleamed under the low lights, dessert forks abandoned. It was the quiet of a closed transaction. My mother looked up, her smile a gentle, practiced curve. "Maya, you made it," she said, her voice airy. Then, the rehearsed line. "You'll settle the tab, won't you?" My brother, Leo, chuckled into his phone, utterly unshaken. In that suspended moment, I understood. I wasn't a guest. I was the finale. My name is Maya. I'm 32, and my family's favorite word for me has always been reliable. It was never a compliment. From the outside, we were a portrait of stability. Married parents, a charming son, curated holiday photos. But family isn't about proximity, it's about who owns the space. Leo always owned it. His dreams were urgent, his needs paramount. My silence became my virtue. "Maya doesn't make a fuss," my dad would say, his praise a gentle cage. By my late 20s, that silence had a price tag. A loan for a car repair, the shared vacation fund I alone replenished. It was always temporary, until it was tradition. I never corrected their assumptions about my career in tech. Letting them believe I had a modest, stable office job kept the peace. It also kept the invoices coming. They loved milestones, celebrated at restaurants where the specials were recited, not priced. My invitation always came last, just a time and a place. "We're here," the text would read. "Join us." I'd tell myself it was bad timing, a lie so worn it felt like fabric. That night, I came straight from the office, a wrapped gift in hand. Seeing the finished feast, the relaxed postures, a cold wire tightened in my chest. Their eyes weren't bright with welcome, but with expectation. The server placed the leather folio squarely in the table center. A silent coronation. "You don't mind, do you?" my mother asked, the question purely ornamental. "With your new job and all?" Leo smirked. "Yeah, Maya's got it. She's always so capable." The word capable hung in the rich air. I saw it then, the system. My reliability wasn't appreciated. It was leveraged. I paid that night. Not from obligation, but for proof. The drive home was a blur. My phone lit up. "Thanks, sweetie. Knew we could count on you." No emoji, just a receipt. At home, in the focused silence, I opened the spreadsheet I'd cowardly titled Miscellaneous. Line by line, a decade of temporary support unfolded, rent supplements, maxed out credit cards I'd paid, deposits for apartments that weren't mine. The total was staggering, but the pattern was worse. A silent, systemic drain. My partner, Sam, placed tea beside me. "They didn't even wait for you to sit," he observed. I nodded. "They don't have to." I closed the laptop, the decision solidifying. I wouldn't rant or plead. I would simply stop fueling the machine. 2 weeks later, the summons came. A make-up dinner, same upscale trattoria. I agreed. The scene was identical. My father holding court, Leo snapping photos of his steak, my mother's pleased sigh. The choreography was flawless. When the desserts were cleared, the server approached. My mother gave a slight, imperceptible nod toward me. The folio landed softly. I didn't reach for it. Instead, I stood. "I'll need the sommelier for a moment," I said pleasantly. The table stilled. "Is there a problem?" my father asked. The manager arrived. I spoke quietly but clearly. "I need to verify the payment arrangement for this table. My understanding is the house account is closed." My mother's smile vanished. "What does that mean?" "It means," the manager said gently, "we'll require a payment method tonight." The silence was absolute. Leo snorted. "Come on, Maya. Joke's over." "I'm not joking. I won't be paying." I met my mother's widening eyes. "I've subsidized your lifestyle for years. That ends now." "You're humiliating us," Leo hissed. "You humiliated me every time you assumed," I replied, my voice eerily calm. I turned to the manager. "Separate checks, please. Mine and theirs." The fallout was a storm of sputtered protests and trembling hands as wallets emerged. My father looked baffled, my mother betrayed. As I rose to leave, she whispered, "After all we've given you." I paused. "You gave me a bill. I'm finally returning it." The aftermath was a flurry of wounded texts and unanswered calls. Their social calendar shrunk. Leo's constant upgrades ceased. The sky didn't fall. It just cleared and I didn't cut them off. I just stopped being the foundation they built their comfort upon. The peace that followed wasn't emptiness. It was space. Space that belonged, unequivocally, to me. I learned a boundary isn't a rejection. It's the final, loving sentence of a story you were never meant to write. And when you write it, the silence that follows isn't loss. It's the sound of your own life, finally audible,